coming out first, fighting out of the red corner, standing 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 156 pounds and making his pro debut. Doing it for One Kicks Las Vegas MMA. Make some noise for Darryl Too Cocky Gorden.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, making his way out to the cage right now, we have Darryl Too Cocky Gorden. This young man is 30 years old. He stands 6 feet even, and he weighed in at, what was it again? I think it was 156 pounds on the dot. Now, he is out of Las Vegas. I believe he's training at One Kicks Las Vegas, formerly training at Syndicate MMA. What do we know about this guy?
Yeah, so it's hard to tell as far as background on Gorden. He's been competing most recently in some non-sanctioned events, and so as a result, it's so tough to find records of those. As far as his sanctioned MMA debut was back in 2014, held a sanctioned amateur record of 5-5, but we know he's competed well beyond those 10 bouts. We've also been told he did a few bare knuckle fights as well. The guy clearly has experience, and tonight he will be making his professional debut.
Yeah, and I'm excited for this. You know, the professional debuts are always fun. Now, being that he has been fighting outside of Utah for the most part, and he has had some bouts that we don't know about because they weren't sanctioned by an athletic commission. That doesn't mean he was, you know, doing some underground boxing. Could be. But usually what it means is he fought for a show that was either on like a Native American reservation where they don't have an athletic commission or a requirement for an athletic commission to perform events and other like events, like say Mexico, stuff like that. So I don't know exactly, but he definitely has a good record, and he's coming out here and making that pro debut, and I'm excited to see that. And I'm excited to see his opponent.
Absolutely. His opponent tonight going to be fighting out of the black corner. Stands 5 foot 9 inches tall. Weighs in at 155.5 pounds. Currently undefeated as a professional. Doing it for One Hit MMA. Make some noise for the machine, Cole Faust.
Here we go, Cole Faust, nicknamed The Machine, 21 years old, stands 5 feet 9 and trains under Aldo at One Hit MMA in Layton, Utah. Cole weighed in at 155.5 pounds, so about the same weight as his opponent. This is gonna be a hot one.
Now this is gonna be fantastic. Now Cole is 1-0 amateur in the professional side of house. He does have multiple bouts in the amateur side, but that doesn't matter, 9-1. But that doesn't matter because he was an amateur, and this is the record that counts. He is coming out here trying to keep that win streak alive in the professional side. You said he's training at One Hit MMA under head coach Aldo Arreja and the Arreja striking systems. He's been training. He's another one of those guys that's been training almost his whole life. I can't remember if he was 5, 6, 7. He was a little kid, and he was coming here to the show, and he was going to the gym, and he was training. He took his first MMA fight when he was 18. I think he was still in high school, and just put on a hell of a performance. He's a wrestler, is a state champion multiple times running as a high school wrestler. Phenomenal ground game. A lot of people always talk about, oh yeah, Cole's a great wrestler. Watch him to wrestle, but he's got hands. And he's won fights by knockout. He's won fights by submission. He's won fights by TKO. So he's definitely a dangerous guy. And I'm excited to see how he pairs up against someone like Darryl Gorden, who's been competing for a while and has a lot of fights under his belt, and see how the styles match up.
Yep, there's no shortage of excitement in this main event. It's going to be a fun one to watch. Very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, and you see the guy with the beanie on behind him there. That's actually Cole's beanie, but that's his dad, Ryan Faust, who is my normal co-commentator on a normal SteelFist fight night, unless Cole's fighting. But if Cole's fighting, Ryan's in his corner every single time.
Yep. It's a beautiful thing.
All right, Darryl just kind of waved at him, said, no, 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 we're not touching gloves. That was the heads up, we're not touching gloves when I come out. So what's going to happen when the referee Dave Seyestedt is going to make things happen here? This is our main event, ladies and gentlemen. This is our professional MMA fight. 3 5-minute rounds.
Here we go.
This head kick attempt by Cole. Darryl's definitely got the reach advantage in this fight. And a good job pawing that left out. Ooh, nice leg kick by Cole.
That certainly hurt.
Ooh, nice counter punches by Cole. And Darryl's quick too.
Yeah, you can tell.
Throws that 1-2 out real quick. He's throwing a lot of just the jab. I like seeing that follow up with the 2. Ooh, nice head kick attempt.
Good setup. It was beautiful.
Good job reading the movement on Darryl for that head kick. And Cole, great job, gets the takedown. Ends up in Darryl's guard. Now, we are in the professional side of things, so there are a lot of leg locks and other things that Cole could go for in this position that back when he was an amateur wouldn't be an option for him, such as the heel hook, which is what he looks like he's going for right now, and he's got it. And there's the tap, ladies and gentlemen. This fight is over. Cole Faust via heel hook in the first round of this fight. Way to go, Cole Faust, getting your hand raised with a beautiful twisting leg lock submission. Great job. He said, commentate me better. I can't commentate you better, brother. You're doing a great job on your own. I don't even got to talk. We can just watch you for days. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take this thing to the cage and make it official.
All right, can I get both fighters to the center of the cage? Please, both fighters to the center of the cage. Hey, Cole. Do me a favor, man. He's got his lucky hat on. Make some noise for both these fighters. Your winner, 1 minute, 37 seconds into round number 1. Tap out to the heel hook. Out of the black corner, the machine, Cole Faust.
Cole, come on, we got to get an interview. We got to get an interview over here, Cole. You got to bring the squad up. Well, you made some quick work out there. Was that the plan?
Ask Aldo. What would I tell you I was going to do?
Leg lock.
Leg lock. Minute 30. Minute 37. Let's go. First fight back in 9 months.
Speaking of such, you've been out for a while, rehabbing. Tell us about that.
I really took my time, built more muscle, didn't want to tear a pec, tear a bicep. I broke my arm in the last fight, so I've really just been rehabbing. Got back into training camp and then hopped right back into a fight, so.
Well, beautiful performance. You got to use some of the professional things that are legal now, right? Your leg locks. So, great job. What's next for you?
I'm gonna go home, hang out with my family, hang out with Taylor, and who knows, maybe we'll fight back here in November at SteelFist. Maybe we'll go out of state. This could have been my very last fight in Utah until we make it to the UFC and the UFC comes back. So, who knows? Maybe November, maybe not. But I'll be back one day in the UFC, I promise.
Well, we can't wait to have you here. You know that. You know I love to have you here. Do you got any family, sponsors, or fans you need to thank?
I got my 2 sponsors in State 1, Mr. Sam Stoneman right there. He's a good man, always taking care of me. And we got Brian Dean and the Dean brothers at Structural Steel, wherever they're at. Hey, times are rough, everything's expensive, but they still end up helping me out, so thank you guys.
Well,
family, right? We got my family, my mom, my sister, my brother-in-law, my pops.
of course, of course.
I got my girlfriend over there and her family, who have been nothing but supportive for me. I got Papa Aldo, all my training partners at One Hit, and I gotta say my main training partner, Zach Partridge, right here. He doesn't get enough credit from me. He's my brother.
Well, we love having you here. Thanks for showing you. Please come back. Everybody, big round of applause for Cole, the Machine Faust.
That's all right. I knew him before he was famous, so. And I'm watching him on TV. I'll say, I used to announce that guy's fights. One more time. Let's hear it for your local boy, the Machine, Cole Faust. You guys, thank you so much for coming out and playing with us tonight. Please enjoy the rest of your weekend, getting home safely. And November 15th, you're not doing anything. Come back, hang out with us again. We'll have fun.